Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Mystic Inspirations. My name is Leanne. Welcome back if you have been to this channel before. If not, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm bringing you your tarot forecast for the upcoming full moon in Capricorn. Um, Full moons do bring endings. As you know, the moon becomes full, uh, it is no longer, able to receive anymore. So we're going to find out what is coming to its fullness with this full moon. As you can see, I've got some jumper cards here. Just going to shuffle a couple more times. And let's see what we have in store, Capricorn, for this full moon in Capricorn. So this is what the full moon will be bringing to an end. This is what needs to come to an end, and what is coming to us. Okay, and then the underlying energy. Underlying energy, we'll start with that. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is fulfillment on an emotional level. Okay, this is the, you've almost reached the pinnacle of the ultimate emotional success, emotional balance, emotional support. Okay, so Nine of Cups is in some decks the wish card. Okay, so this is wish fulfillment. So underlying energy for this upcoming full moon is to have your wishes fulfilled. Okay, and Capricorn, uh, you more than any other sign, you know that you definitely work for what you have, but you do have wishes as well. So this is showing that your hard work has definitely brought to the table some fulfillment. Okay, so let's see what this full moon is going to bring to a close. This full moon is going to bring an ending to the card representing Two of Swords, and this is um, decisions, indecision. This is using intuition. This is weighing out the pros and cons. So whatever decision there is that's needing to be made in your life, Capricorn, the full moon is going to bring this to an end. So this is telling me that you are going to make this decision, or that by not deciding, the decision is being made. Okay, you are no longer going to have a choice. Okay, this is a choice. This is balance. This is harmony. This is, you know, thinking of things, the pros and cons list. You are no longer going to have that. Okay, so if there's a decision that needs to be made, Capricorn, you best make it while you have the chance. Okay, because this is coming to an end. Okay, it may also mean that not just that you will no longer have a choice in a matter, it may be that there will be no more choices to make. Okay, the situation may change to the point where there is no choice. Something veers it off to a different scenario. Okay, you might be choosing between two different jobs, for instance, and there's pros and cons to each. They both are the same. Maybe it's the same amount of money, same distance from your home. Co-workers are good on both sides, and so the downsides are equally the same. Well, it may come to the point where one of those options is no longer available. Maybe that job position is no longer open. Maybe if you're choosing between two people, maybe that person, one of those persons is no longer interested, or one of those persons find somebody else, or whatever the case is, whatever this decision is. This may be a decision about your family or your home. There may be a decision that is taken out of your hands at the fullness of the moon, and that may actually be a welcomed thing for you, Capricorn. Although you are good at making decisions, um, it looks like you have been sort of stuck in this energy, or at least keeping your decision close to your chest and maybe not telling anybody about it. Okay, so perhaps whatever decision you're making, maybe you're deciding whether you should or should not sell your home or business or car, or what college to go to, or picking a wedding date. Maybe you're just keeping all of these decisions to yourself. And what's bringing to a close is that it's time to tell, right? It's maybe you're engaged, and it's the wedding date is around the corner, and it's like, well, I guess we should probably tell people, right? So whatever this decision is, it's coming to an end. Okay, the full moon is bringing an ending. Now, what needs to come to an end, what needs to come to a close, and its fullness is the King of Wands. Okay, this is a very fiery energy. This is a passionate man. This is sort of hot-headedness. This is a go-getter energy. This is, again, with court cards in general readings, I don't necessarily like to attribute them to people in your life, but this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person um, who does carry these qualities. So if you are involved in a person, it could be male or female. The king does not designate necessarily a male. Tarot is not gender specific, so at least court cards. So if you are involved with a fire sign, or somebody who has those fire sign qualities, maybe very spontaneous, very passionate, quite sexual, quite hot-headed, sort of mover and a shaker, sort of I don't know, I just feel that red Mars energy, If you are involved with someone who is carrying these fire sign energies, this is what needs to come to an end. Okay, so there may be a relationship. If this is a person, this relationship needs to reach its fullness. And likely it already has, but you've not ended it. Okay, it hasn't come to an ending because you chose not to end it, or you're choosing not to. And that could very much be what this decision is about, Capricorn. And if the fullness of the moon is bringing this decision out of your hands, it's very likely that this fire sign, if this is a relationship, if this is a person that you're involved with, it's very likely that they're going to bail. Okay, they're out of there. They're going to flake. They're going to burn through, and you will no longer have a decision to stay or leave. You'll just be left. Okay, so in any case, this may also be a project that you're incredibly involved in. You might be spending so much time and energy into this thing. It might be, again, a project, an artistic endeavor. It might be, an invention that you have. Okay, Capricorn, you're very practical. So when you're putting this much time and energy into something, and this is in a position of needing to end, it may be time to cut your losses. Okay, it may be time to step back and decide that your time is better spent elsewhere. Okay, so Capricorn, what's then coming to you? We have the Moon card. How lovely. We have a Moon in Capricorn, and what's coming to you is the Moon. Of course it is. It's the Moon in Capricorn. So in addition to that, the Moon card does indicate illumination. It indicates sometimes illusion, a little bit of murky, sort of the murky waters of things. It can bring to us things that kind of come up from the past that we didn't really look at fully, or we didn't see clearly. This also is saying that we need to use our intuition more. This full moon is going to put a spotlight on our animal instincts, okay? We are going to be able to tell better what things are by the way they make us feel, okay? So Capricorn, you're not necessarily used to using your feelings, right? You're more of a practical, down-to-earth, hardworking, pragmatic type sign, and to have to use your intuition, your gut feelings, that is going to serve you very well, but it may feel a bit uncomfortable. But with this Nine of Cups as our underlying energy, I feel like that is how you're going to get there, okay? I feel like what's coming to you with this moon is it's going to illuminate this situation for what it really is, okay? It's going to help you make this decision that will no longer be in your hands in a very short time, so make it while you can, okay? This moon card is telling us that, those things that don't feel right or those things that do, you know the difference, right? You can tell if you walk into a room and somebody has just, had an incredibly knockdown, drag out argument. You can tell. Whether they're smiling or not, you can tell by the energy, right? And so this is saying what's coming to you is you're going to be able to use your intuition to get to this fulfillment. Okay, instead of excuse me, instead of using your go-to hard work ethic, which is a wonderful attribute, but instead of being pragmatic and almost scientific in a way, where it has to be sort of in black and white on paper, I feel like you're going to start being able to use your intuition in order to tell what's right, what's wrong, if something just feels a little bit off, and then you can act on it. Okay, Capricorn? Because that's going to be in your best interest. That's what's coming to you. Okay, well, I hope this helps you navigate through some of these energies that we're going to be feeling. If this does not resonate with you, and it won't for everybody, please feel free to watch your rising and moon sign videos. And of course, if you'd like a personal video just for you, you can contact me through my website, www.mysticinspirations.com, and I would love to set up that for you. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.